Yeah. Give me a call, I'm right on the way, I get to that bag quick. Give me a call, I'm right on the way, I get to that bag quick. Give me a call, I'm right on the way, I get to that bag quick.
The Lakers continue their journey as they play an interconference matchup in this road game, bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Tonight, a battle between two very talented front courts, Doris. This could get pretty physical.
Well, this is a night, Kevin, to me, where the officials could dictate the
game's going.
I like a certain level of physicality, Kevin. I do think that we've cleaned up the perimeter game. I think officiating is such a nuanced deal that the best officials understand innately how something should be called.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. A starting five on the floor. Kuzma. Here's James. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, because of the physical frame LeBron James has, he's going to shoot a high percentage in the paint. What I love is how good he is at reading when...
Said defensively, they have to slow down the pace. He said there's too much speed on the other side, and they...
Now, following the three by the Lakers. On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Ball. Dinwiddie, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Dinwiddie's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Here's Ball, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Well, I love how personal this thing is getting. If you drain a three on me, anything you can do, I can do better.
The shot's good from Irving.
Good. And you look at some of the attributes he has physically, the size, the strength, the quickness. But to me, it's as much about his pursuit of greatness.
From close range.
The Nets shooting their first free throw tonight. Damari Carroll's checked in for Harris. The Lakers also making some changes. Tyson Chandler is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Kyle comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Green in for Ball. Down low. And there's Chandler. That's good on the assist by LeBron. Chandler's got his first bucket of the night. Let's
remember, this is a weathered veteran who's used to having his shot contested. Tyson Chandler is great at keeping his concentration inside.
Chandler with the block. LeBron James on the wing, headed by Prince. James with the bucket. Pulls up on the wing. Irving's shot is good. Irving's got 6.
Man, he's having
the fast break. Carroll leading the way. And here's Harris from the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well, smart passing to set buckets. Sometimes I don't think Damari Carroll gets enough credit for his instincts as a passer.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't.
41 seconds left to play in the first. Ball with the bucket.
And both offense.
Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
Ball gets it to go on the assist by Now. Here is Irving. 6 points for him. This is it to Harris. Again, the Nets for 2.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it in the clutch. No matter what's going on throughout the course of a game, even when you're struggling at times or you're not shooting the ball particularly well, I just feel like it's going in.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys.
Been the difference here so far.
Boy, the bench has been sensational. They've come in, run the offense, and are capitalizing on all opportunities.
They've got Damari Carroll out. Irving is out there with Harris. Then it's Taurean Prince. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Okay.
Well, here is Harris. 8 points for him. And a wide open look for Irving. Basket is good. Here's LeBron. And James throws it down.
You could see it in LeBron's eyes. He would not be denied on that drive.
And the LeBron James last season, not slowing down even a little bit. Turned indoors one of his best seasons yet.
His last year, you think about his passing and rebounding numbers were as good as they've ever been. Only a handful of guys have ever changed the...
Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in Flint, Michigan. He said,
A gifted ball handler.
Well, he will go down as one of the best dribblers to ever play the game. Creative, consistent, quick with every move. He is fun to watch, Kev.
Irving the confidence to not be afraid of standing out in his career decisions, and so far it's paid off handsomely.
Lakers shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And one of the weaker areas for this group, only shot about 71% from the line a season ago.
So Jordan Beal, that's for two, stays with it and hits the off balance. Has to be it. Here's Green, and he gets it to go. Green's got his first.
About that next time.
Beal with the steal. Green dishes to Rondo. There's Beal with the three. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3. Here's Dinwiddie. The pass to Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
Boy, phenomenal decision-making from the young guard. Spencer Dinwiddie, nicely done, putting it on time and on target.
Timeout called the Lakers. Kyrie Irving. And then for the Lakers, Malachi Richardson, he's checked in for Green. Brooks comes in for Beal. And Ball subbed in for Rock. Dinwiddie, he's covered by Ball. Dinwiddie kicks to Prince. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Brooklyn Nets. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
Come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can.
Hey folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel. That's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big time action so far in this one. But tonight he has rounded right back into form with a very solid first half. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, their reserves showed up tonight, not just on hustle plays, but in points. And that's what you got to do coming off the bench to maximize your minutes.
Shaq, your take.
What is your commitment to the non-traditional aspects that we've seen take a more informed role?
Good play defensively. Irving for 3. And here's Harris from the arc. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. Oh, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact.
All going up court. And Allen slams it in. James in the post. Carroll covering. And the dunk by James. Brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Rondo kicks to Chandler. On its way from Burks for 2. They get it back. They now take the lead. And the Lakers, here's Hollis Jefferson. And Chandler sends it back. Here's Burks. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
But terrific.
And James with the basket on the assist by Rondo. 15 points for LeBron. Shot on the wing. A shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And LeBron throws it down home.
LeBron James, ever the
Rondo with the ball. Outside for Beal. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
And they get it to double digits just as we get set for the final quarter here.
Now, he said, look, we got to make a move or I've got to pull the plug.
It feels like the team is a starter.
Right, Atkinson has taken a more hands-on approach with the team. He works out with the group, he does weightlifting with them. He wants to build the idea that the team is striving towards
Attitude Stevenson brings to the table. He's not going to sit back and settle for jump shots. If he can attack the basket, he will.
great passion and energy.
That free throw, no good.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Ian Mahinmi. And he's good on the second.
Two shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So he hits both. Irving surveying the floor. Drills the three-pointer. Irving Spiel. Pops it up for Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Knows how to get in prime position for those alley-oop feeds.
Irving from long range. That ball. High speed that time from Stevens.
His accuracy. He has made every shot. And what's most important, his team is winning.
And that one's good by Stevenson. First one falls for. James checked in for Green.
Well, they've got the green light to pull the trigger from three, and I'll tell you, they put it to good use here.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. And Brooklyn making a change here. Irving's checked in. You can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession. And he's just putting the team on his back. Two shots.
The first that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. Second of 2 is good.
If and only if they can make it 3.
Oh, he hits it. How about that shot? By James. And it's the Lakers on the break. Beal gets a wide open look. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Shoots over Kuzma. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on this one on Harris.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both. Irving up top. He's covered by Ball. And that one's good. Irving.
The cleverness, the fearlessness. Kyrie Irving outstanding at finding spots inside to capitalize from it.
It's good. 30 points for LeBron.
Play there on the ball.
Well, superb awareness, Greg, right? Not allowing them to get comfortable running their offense, being super aggressive.
On the high post. Irving can't get it to go. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Leading by 5.
Just terrific.
His free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. DeAndre, what do you think this team's identity is this season?
We just have so many guys that can score. It's going to be somebody's night every night, like I keep saying. But we're also, our half-court offense is getting a lot better.
The ball is moving around, DeAndre. Thanks for your time. Kevin?